Peace. This is King Noble, Black Supremacy. And with this particular video, I want to talk about how Eric Black Jr., which is the black guy you see in this picture, is not the murder of 7-year-old Jazmine Batnes, the black sister that was racially executed in Houston, Texas, near that Walmart. This is not your murderer. Now, a lot of people have spread this fake news because they hate black. It's showing you the self-hatred that we have for ourselves, that people would even run with this story. They would run with that. This is the shooter. And they would try to push this black man as being the shooter in order to change the narrative of the racist execution of Jazmine Batnes. Some people intentionally, white supremacists and coons intentionally spreaded this information in order to desensitize you to the racially charged situation that we exist in today as black people in this country, and to equally demonize the black man again. Just like I said, this whole R. Kelly thing is the demonization of the black man. So we are in a time now of the demonization of the black man. So they want to demonize the black man by making the murderer of a 7-year-old girl, Jazmine Batnes, a definitive black man, Eric Black Jr., that you see here. Now, if you go and you look up and see the actual news and see the actual story, he's not even by the authorities considered the shooter. Somebody with the initials L and W or Larry Woodruff is considered the shooter. This is not the shooter. This guy by them is considered the driver. I question that. I question, was he even in the car? I got a lot of questions about it because now they're saying it wasn't even a pickup truck. The story's changing. Now all of a sudden you grab this black guy out of nowhere and said he is the driver. They have not shown us the shooter, a picture of the shooter, a video of the shooter being indicted in court. You got to ask yourself, why are they not showing you the shooter? Because the government itself is playing the racial narrative switch as well. They're trying to desensitize the racial narrative by showing you a black person first who's not even the shooter, who's supposedly, according to them, the driver. We don't care. We're not interested in the driver right now. We want to see the shooter, the person who pulled the trigger that left those 8 shells at the scene of the crime. That's who we want to see. So why are y'all showing us this black man? And why are black people who hate themselves spreading this image of definitively saying that this is the person who shot that 7-year-old girl? If this is not evidence of the self-hatred that we have, that we would instantly run with this and not see the ploy and not see the strategy behind this. Some people did it unbeknownstly because they just didn't fact check and do the information and do the research on it, and they just ran with it. And some people intentionally wanted to demonize the black man. And if you're not aware that that is specifically happening right now, that they're intentionally choosing to demonize the black man, if you're not aware of that, then you are not conscious, because that is what's going on right now. I reiterate, this is not the shooter. This is an attempt to demonize the black man and to desensitize you and to distract you and deflect from the racial narrative. That is the true narrative of that murder, of the execution, the racist execution of Jazmine Batnes. This is not your murderer. Stop saying it. That's fake news. You're spreading lies. You're not doing your research. You're not doing your studying. You're not looking into it. You're not doing your investigation. This is not the shooter. We want to see the shooter. What does he look like? The shooter was sickly, white man with blue eyes. This is not a sickly looking white man, pale skin with blue eyes. This is a black man, not the shooter. We want to see the shooter. This is King Noble Black Supremacy. Join my website, www.kingnobleblacksupremacy.com. Donate and don't hate.